Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this afternoon's VE 75 celebration, which will be starting shortly.
We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this afternoon's VE 75 celebration, which will be starting shortly. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is VE Day 75. If circumstances were normal, we would be meeting today on Woodcock Hill, many of us, to commemorate this day. I'm Nick Mail, and I'm the president of the Rotary Club of the Studios in Elstree and Borehamwood. And our club felt that as we're not able to meet together, it would be good to bring a virtual event to you. And we invite you to take part in this event today. Joining with us are the members of the Woodcock Hill Village Green Group, who've worked for so many years to keep Woodcock Hill as a much needed open space for the enjoyment of the community. And we have the support of our local authorities. And I'm going now to invite the Mayor of Elstree and Borehamwood Town Council, Councillor Simon Rubner, to speak to you. Thank you, Simon.
We are all gathered today in these extraordinary times, commemorating VE Day, sitting in front of our devices at home, standing on our doorsteps and in our gardens, instead of coming together physically as a community as originally planned. Getting on with life in an alternative way was not unusual for the World War II generation. They kept calm and made do. We have come together virtually to pay tribute to the service and sacrifice of the British, Commonwealth and Allied forces who together defeated the tyranny of Nazism. VE Day did not come cheap. We must never forget the 452,000 British and Commonwealth troops who paid the ultimate price for our freedom. We must not forget the 60,000 British and Commonwealth civilians who had their lives stolen by the Nazis. We will remember them. This anniversary is personal to many of us. There are very few families who did not have a loved one serving either in the military or in the home front during World War II. There is no glory in war, only blood, tears, fear and pain. We must not forget the sacrifice made by those that fought for our freedom, those that came back with broken bodies and broken minds, and those that did not come back at all. As we commemorate the 75th anniversary of Victory in Europe Day, let us remember the very high price paid by generations past for our freedom and liberty.
And now, a word from the leader of Hertsmere Borough Council. Here's Councillor Maurice Bright.
This is footage that I shot with a cameraman when I was a reporter 25 years ago from the top of a bus of war veterans on the 50th anniversary of VE Day back in May 1995. It was another lovely warm sunny day as it is today. Sadly, 25 years on, we're not able to celebrate the 75th anniversary in the same way that we were able to all those years ago. We need to remember, of course, that this anniversary is also about commemoration and it's about remembrance. And there's a lovely quote which says, "No one is forgotten until their name is spoken for the very last time." So let's make sure that this VE Day, even though we can't get out in the same way that we did before, that we remember and we mention those people from the past, the veterans, those people who served their country, those people are still alive who fought in the war, so they know that we're thinking about them. And in the words of the famous Vera Lynn song, I believe and I hope that we will meet again, and we don't know where or when, but we will meet again some sunny day. And I hope that sunny day comes soon, and as leader of Hertsmere Borough Council, I send you all the very best wishes at this time. Be safe, keep well, and let's look forward to seeing each other very soon. Happy VE Day.
The next thing that you will hear will be the exhortation of the Royal British Legion, with which many of you will be familiar from Remembrance Sunday. It's going to be given for us today by the chairman of the Borehamwood branch of the Royal British Legion, Tony Wass, and it will be followed by The Last Post, played by Andrew Grady. Andrew is a well-known local musician, the secretary of Borehamwood Brass, and also one of the musicians and one of the founders of the Elstree Mozart Players. Many of you will have seen him playing at local events. And when Andrew has played The Last Post, we will follow it with 2-minute silence.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
Now we're going to hear from another well-known local musician, Piper George McGregor. Many of you will have heard George playing at local events, including at the Burns Suppers. And he's been playing, as Andrew has, in support of the care workers when we've been out in the streets on Thursday evenings. He's going to play 2 pieces for us today. And the first is called When the Battle's Over, or sometimes just known as The Battle's O'er. And this is a piece of music written by Pipe Major William Ross of the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders in the late 19th century. It's a piece that would have been played as the soldiers were returning to their barracks or to camp at the end of the day. So let's hear Piper George McGregor playing The Battle's All. The two pieces of music today that George is playing for us are being played by pipers throughout the United Kingdom today together. And the second piece is called simply VE 75, and it's a modern piece. It was written last year by Pipe Major Roger Bayes, especially for this event. Now I'd like to thank all of you who've taken part in this event with us today. Our civic leaders, our musicians, and I'd like to invite you to take part in what we're calling the Bells of Peace. I'd like you to just go outside for a moment, maintaining the social distancing as we've been doing on Thursday evenings, with a bell of any kind that you might have, or something else that could make a cheerful noise as we remember those who gave their lives in this great struggle for peace, which we remember today. Thank you all very much indeed.